No one has exemption for this situation, implying that he is as yet exploring. He is researching everyone the Cabo Six. I bet it likewise incorporates that specialist who was in the lodging. It was a date they went after her, ma'am. It wasn't no actual contention they went after her, man, I mean. It seemed like from my girl was rest now you know 'em for every one of them to be there. And afterward you realize they come in there, as I don't realize she awakened. Or anything the manner in which it seemed like they went after a man. And she bare man you know, so that a dad might see that video man better in light of the fact that my little girl isn't a warrior man. It's anything but a contender, not by any stretch for them to do what they monitored it just appeared. As though they were plot, since they could never have did that here man. And doing time in Mexico, everyone removed around there. And during their time there that would be equity for us at this point. Have you, I mean, could you at any point say whatever we can't utter a word? Definitely you can't express anything about it, yet they're dealing with it. The occasions that hinted at Shanquella Robinson's homicide have shocked her allies and her relatives to no restriction. And this outrage is just developing as time passes. One of these occasions was that a specialist didn't give it her best shot to keep Shanquella alive, which he was as yet equipped for doing so. What was the specialist's job in this entire circumstance? What occurred? Because of her activities, we should find out on the 29th of October, a Mexican specialist purportedly answered a crisis call from a rented property at Cabo Resort, where Shanquella Robinson had been oblivious for 3 hours. Starting reports say that Robinson died 15 minutes in the wake of supporting a spinal line injury at the estate, a new charge obtained by Radar Online. Claims that 25-year-old hair specialist lived for 3 hours when Carolina Beatrice Ornells Carteret came from a close-by facility as per guitarist. She was informed that Robinson had drank a ton of liquor and expected to have an IV given to her. Robinson, as per Guitarra, have had stable imperative signs, however, was dried out, unfit to talk, and appeared to be inebriated. The gathering of companions asked that Robinson be treated at the retreat, in spite of the way that Gutierrez had informed them that she planned to move Robinson to a medical clinic. The specialist made a few pointless endeavors to give Robinson IV liquids. At the hotel, the patient's companion went to Donovan, reached 911 to look for an emergency vehicle at around 4:20 p.m., as per the police report, which demonstrated that Robinson encountered a seizure after roughly an hour had passed. Robinson begun having breathing difficulty as they were pausing, and when her heartbeat dropped they started giving her salvage breaths to attempt to keep her alive. At around 4:49 p.m., Gutierrez, one of the companions, started performing cardiopulmonary revival. Yet she didn't answer their endeavors. It was obviously 5:25 p.m. when the police came. This report goes against the data that was recently gotten from the demise testament of the 25-year-old. This is a youthful specialist who had in a real sense just began, not exactly right on her expert process. How could she put all that in danger by lying on a police report and concealing the clear side effects of injury that were clear all over neck and back? How could she put all that in danger? We're certain she saw the injuries, the bunch on her head and the split lip of her casualty. The police report scrap doesn't determine who mentioned clinical help. In any case, Winter Donovan of Greensboro is proclaimed the revealing person, as per Robinson's friends and family and news accounts. Donovan is one of 6 individuals who were on the excursion with Robinson. The police couldn't reach out to Donovan for a remark, since the number given the portion was at this point not an assistance. What mail and they revisit there and do the time is that what they did the wrongdoing, man. They went out, man. For what reason did the specialist consent to oblige the Cabo Six arrangement? They had never met before. Moreover, what was the reasoning behind the police division's choice to allow them to do easily? It's conceivable that the youthful specialist didn't understand she was in that frame of mind of a homicide scene when she showed up at the office. Maybe she knew that it was a crime location, however, felt a sense of urgency to tell a lie. since she messed up the Make a Difference to such an outrageous degree that she wanted to hide her tracks. Maybe she had the feeling that she was dwarfed and missed the mark on certainty to challenge the Cabo Six. There's a ton of tension being placed on the Mexican government to give a clarification concerning why Shanquella's buddies were allowed to leave the nation following the unforeseen passing of their voyaging accomplice during a meeting with CBS News.